27 years have passed since the Losers Club first faced the shape-shifting nightmare beneath Derry. But as always, the town remembers nothing except fear. And fear remembers them. We open with a brutal reminder that Pennywise has returned. After a violent attack at a local carnival, a dying man is dragged beneath a bridge, and the glowing deadlights flicker once again. Derry's nightmare is awake. Across town, Mike Hanlon, now the only loser who never left, has spent decades researching the creature. When he hears the police scanners erupt with details of the attack, he knows immediately. The cycle has started, and the promise they made as children must be honored. Pennywise has come back, and so must they. Mike begins contacting each member of the Losers Club, now spread across the country, living adult lives shaped by a trauma they don't consciously remember. Bill is now a successful writer, still haunted by the guilt of Georgie's death. Beverly is trapped in an abusive marriage. Richie performs stand-up while hiding secrets he never confronted. Eddie manages risk for a living, fitting for someone terrified of everything. Ben has transformed entirely, fit, successful, but still lonely. And Stanley reacts to the call in the most tragic way possible, overwhelmed by fear before the fight has even begun. The remaining 6 reunite at a Derry restaurant. At first, it's joyful, nostalgic, almost healing. But when Mike presses them about the reason they returned, their buried memories surge upward, and the horror crashes back in. Pennywise taunts them with visions, reminding them of Stan's death and promising worse to come. Despite their terror, Mike insists they must finish what they started. Pennywise didn't just return. He's evolving, growing stronger. And this time, they may not survive. Mike reveals that defeating Pennywise requires a ritual known as the Ritual of Chüd, something ancient and dangerous, but possibly their only chance. To perform it, each of them must recover a personal token tied to their childhood memories, the very memories they've forgotten. This forces each loser to journey alone through Derry, drifting through hallucinations, half-memories, and literal manifestations of their deepest fears. Beverly revisits her old apartment and faces the monstrous truth of her abusive childhood. Ben returns to the school where he was bullied and realizes his lifelong longing for belonging. Richie confronts an identity he's buried since childhood, a secret Pennywise knows all too well. Eddie relives the suffocating terror of his mother's control, discovering courage he never knew he had. Bill faces the guilt he's carried for 27 years, realizing he must finally forgive himself for not saving Georgie. Each encounter is deeply personal, terrifying, and transformative. Each retrieves a token, but with every step, Pennywise grows bolder, more relentless, and more determined to break them apart. The tension erupts when Bill learns Pennywise is hunting another child, a boy who lives in his old house. Bill races through Derry, desperate not to repeat the mistakes of his past. But he's too late. Pennywise gets to the boy first, delivering one of the film's most devastating moments as Bill watches helplessly. The losers see the truth clearly now. They can't outrun their pasts or their fears. The creature beneath Derry thrives on guilt, shame, and trauma. And unless they destroy it, Pennywise will keep feeding forever. They regroup, determined, wounded, and terrified, but united. Heading deep into the sewers, they reach the alien crash site, a cavern pulsing with energy where the ritual must take place. Mike performs the Ritual of Chüd, but it's quickly revealed the ritual never actually kills the creature. it only exposes its true form. The native tribe Mike learned from didn't fail because they did it wrong. They failed because Pennywise simply cannot be defeated by force alone. As reality fractures around them, Pennywise reveals himself in his most horrifying form yet. A towering, grotesque spider-clown hybrid, dripping with deadlights and impossible shapes. The ritual shatters. The cavern begins to collapse, and Pennywise hunts them through a nightmare maze designed from their darkest memories. The losers fight as one, each confronting their deepest emotional wounds while battling Pennywise. Eddie finds unexpected bravery and stabs the creature with a metal spike, proving fear can be overcome. But his triumph is short-lived. Pennywise impales him, dealing a heartbreaking blow to the group. With Eddie dying in their arms, the remaining losers realize something crucial. Pennywise doesn't need to be bigger than them. He only needs to feel bigger. He feeds on belief, on fear, on their surrender. So they turn his own game against him. They surround Pennywise and refuse to fear him. They belittle him, shrink him, call him weak, insignificant, a small, pathetic bully hiding behind illusions. And as their courage rises, the monstrous form begins to wither. Pennywise's power drains away, collapsing into a trembling, fragile creature. Belief destroys him, just as belief once empowered him. The losers rip out his heart together and crush it. After 27 years of terror, Pennywise is finally dead. Derry collapses in on itself, symbolically erasing the creature that corrupted it for generations. The survivors mourn Eddie, knowing they owe him their lives. In the weeks that follow, the losers rediscover each other and themselves. Beverly finds real love. Ben finally connects with the group he always longed to belong to. Richie privately returns to a carved memory at the Kissing Bridge. Bill finishes writing, free from Georgie's shadow. And Mike leaves Derry for the first time in his life, ready to live instead of merely survive. A letter from Stan is delivered to each of them, a final message explaining why he couldn't face Pennywise, but also why he made the only choice he believed would help them win. Not out of fear, but out of friendship. The losers are no longer bound by trauma, but by love, by survival, by the knowledge that they confronted an ancient evil and defeated it together. And with Pennywise gone, the cycle is finally broken.